Today's country and your all-time favorites, 95.1 The Bull. Our community conversation this morning brought to you by Floyd County Medical Center, delivering exceptional personalized health care with compassion. Joining me here beside me in the bullpen from New Hampton Schools, New Hampton Letterman, and New Hampton Lions as well. Dennis Pagel joining us. Dennis, thanks a lot for joining me here this morning.
Thanks for having me in here this morning, Rob. It's hard to believe it's already January 10th of the new year. Holy smokes, where does the time go?
I know, it's just flying right by us, and hopefully we can get the cold weather behind us because we're warming up to some various activities. For one, I know we were really looking forward to the New Hampton Lions Jr wrestling tournament, but Mother Nature seemed to have other plans for us.
Yeah, obviously was scheduled to be held on Saturday, December 14th, and we had to make some decisions based on the forecast of the ice. I guess the snow probably wouldn't have been as big of a factor. We've delayed things in the past with snow, but ice is a little more treacherous. So based on the forecast that they were calling for that Saturday, we decided to postpone until Saturday, February 8th. And I think this, like I said, I don't know if we've ever postponed. We've canceled maybe once in the 46 years. This is our 46th year actual having the tournament that the Lions have obviously hosted it. So this may be one of the first in a long time that we've ever postponed. Mm-hmm. So Mother Nature hopefully will cooperate because you never know what February might bring either.
It's same thing. It's one day we get sunshine, the next we get snow, and then the next day, who knows? Maybe a combination of the two. So, yeah, let's talk about the rescheduled date there. You said in February it's going to be rescheduled there.
Correct. It'll be Saturday, February 8th, and that will be at the high school competition gym here in New Hampton, and it's open to anyone PK6. We do have a girls-only division, so girls will wrestle against girls around their, obviously, weight class, and we also have online registration that anyone can go online and register on the website that we have on our forum, but it's also on IA Wrestle, which is a website that's out there for wrestling community fans. So we do have it posted on their website. I know you guys have been also putting on your community calendar, so we appreciate the support there. And I know the newspaper is supposed to be having an area around here as far as the area newspaper. So this is open to anyone, and not just local wrestlers, but anyone in the Midwest. As far as that goes, we obviously welcome them as many as we can get. We do not really have a limit, but we obviously hopefully can get up to our 350 would be the max that we probably sometimes could be able to host. And we haven't reached that for a number of years. So I know wrestling's been an upswing, an uptick, especially since girls now are a part of it, and that we are wrestling girls against girls only. I do know some people go to different tournaments, and sometimes the girls, unfortunately, because it's still new, are still wrestling against the boys, and good for those girls that do that, and for the boys that have to wrestle against those girls. But we actually have a girls only division, which has been well received last year for the first time.
Very good, and good to have that back again. And you have it's 4-person round robin wrestling format. You got the trophies that'll be in place there. Now, for the online registration portion, when would you say would be kind of the deadline for getting these forms in?
Great question. Actually, they have to pre-register if they're doing the old snail mail-in type thing by Tuesday, February 4th. And if they're looking at doing their online registration, we will take those right up till that Friday of, which would be February 7th. And then that will close. If not before, it would be Thursday. But definitely, I know Thursday the 6th for sure. But I think we talked about leaving it open until the 7th. So they have until the 7th to register online. And then, of course, they can also, as I said, go on IA Wrestling website. It is on their site to pull up the form, and all the information we're talking about here is on that website. It is obviously early registration is $15. We do accept walk-ins. We highly encourage walk-ins. I know some people don't like to register early because they might think, oh, what's the weather going to do? So walk-ins is a late fee of $20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you also have, for those that are long travelers there is some hotel accommodations. There's still room for that as well?
Correct. Super 8 is what we have here in New Hampton, where people can obviously, I guess, reserve rooms if they need to for that weekend on Saturday. So that is one location that we have here in New Hampton. And because we are a service club, we do one thing the Lions Club does, a lot of things, of course, is fundraising money, and they use it to support our community in different building shelters and so forth. But also, eyesight is a big campaign for the Lions Club. So we do accept and have anyone that has used our eyeglasses, they want to turn in that day, they can bring to the wrestling tournament that day as well. And then we will get those to area people and also our optometrists in the area to get to places around the world as well. So we do accept any use eyeglasses that people want to donate on that day as well. Any time throughout the year, they can get them to a line member, but sometimes it's best to bring them on a site like that.
Very good. We're speaking with Dennis Pagel, joining us from New Hampton Lions, as well as New Hampton Linderman and New Hampton Schools here on 95.1 The Bull. More information we have, again, posted on our community calendar at 951thebull.com. So make sure to get those in. Breakfast and lunch provided as well.
Yes, there will be obviously breakfast and meals, obviously at the expense of what the prices will be and so forth. We will revert back to hopefully December this coming year when we get to 2025. Obviously, we moved it because of the weather. So moving forward, we'll have two this coming calendar year, I guess, because of the reschedule one. Then we'll go back to December. I think the corresponding date will be December 2025. But I guess how we're talking Lions, we appreciate all the support that the community gives our club as well. And this is one way we raise money to give back to our community.
All right, Dennis, let's move on to things happening at the community schools there. I know we spoke with Matt Manson here in the past week about a couple different things. I see you've got a couple things as well on behalf of the schools.
Yeah, we actually have our annual elementary raffle fundraiser coming up. We'll be sending letters out to local businesses and obviously look for their support as we have in the past. And we very much appreciate the support they give our local school. Elementary students will be selling raffle tickets coming up in the very near future. And then, of course, we draw for those prizes on a certain day sometime later, I think March or April. That will usually be a live drawing that we do on Facebook Live. But in the meantime, we'll be sending out letters and obviously looking for support. And anyone can help support that other than just businesses, parents, and obviously grandparents and anyone that would like to support the cause. The elementary kids that actually sell the tickets for the raffle tickets, that'll be coming up later February, probably March sometime. But we'll be getting letters out to the local businesses and so forth. Then we'll have the raffle sometime later in the month of either late March or early April.
Now, is that for cash prizes or an actual prize that you'll be giving away for those raffles?
That's a very good question. We actually have different businesses, not just local, but also different areas around, Blank Park Zoo and Des Moines and various other places that we actually have items that they donate, whether it be tickets to their events, whether like the Iowa Cubs and so forth. We also have local businesses that donate prizes. So most of them are items that obviously have been donated, and some of them are gift certificates.
And of course, always we have that mindset, small business support as well with some of these local businesses. And we do appreciate that you guys put that all together.
Yeah, we appreciate, like I said, would be for the support of the community. We won't be able to have these opportunities for our student body at the elementary. These funds are used to supplant, if you will, or supplement different things like field trips and different Gallagher Blue Dorm performances that come to our school. Those do cost, so that helps defray the cost of those. Out of the general fund, as obviously there's not monies for that. So we use these for field trips and so forth and so on. And also incentives for our tribe store. Our tribe store is a thing that we have for a behavior incentive for the kids. So some of these items that we purchase are obviously coming from these fundraisers as well.
I know with tribe store, especially those tribe pizzas are always a big hit at the schools. So
now I think that's through the high school up there.
Yeah,
the tribe pizzas.
Very good.
And speaking, mentioned earlier about some events coming up. We do have this time of year. It's hard to believe that tournament rounds will be coming for long for the high school kids. Mm-hmm. Basketball, wrestling, and the like. It's like, wow, where is this month going?
I know. And the next thing you know, we're going to be hitting the month of May, and then it's end of school year once again. So time's just flying by on us.
Yes, it is. I guess that's probably not a bad thing.
Yep.
The alternative could be worse, huh?
We get a little longer in the tooth and a little gray in the hair.
Yeah.
Dennis Pagel joining us here on the Morning Roundup, 95.1 The Bull. Anything else happening at the school?
We do have our, talking about Lions Club fundraiser, we do have our annual pancake French toast fundraiser coming up on this. Just kind of mention that, how I'm here on Sunday, March 9th. That will be held at the high school, middle school cafeteria. Lion Club members are currently in the process of selling those tickets. We appreciate any support that community people give us. They're $8 in advance. Children 12 and under is a free will donation. So, and they can be purchased at the door for about another 50 cents more. So that's something people can do as well. There is a walk-in carry out. So our dine-in, I should say. So, and they can also carry out on that day on Sunday, March 9th.
And one of the fellow faculty in our Voice of Chickasaws, Jason Root, will vouch that it's a big breakfast.
Yeah, and we actually, French toast has been added the last number of years. We've had lots of requests for that. And our Lion Club members pretty much have their same job year in, year out. Mm-hmm. So it runs with a well-oiled machine, I guess the way to say it. And hopefully, I guess, speaking of Lions Club, we encourage any younger people in the community that would like to be part of the Lions Club, would like to get more members involved, and some of the younger generation would be great to get involved as well.
Yes, and I highly recommend that to any organization in general, because you never know, you might make a few friends along the way too,
Correct.
that you haven't met before.
And we do a lot for our community, and it'd be nice to have some younger people be a part of that as well and see what really do behind the scenes, and help with these fundraisers, because as it says, as the old saying, many hands make light work, and it takes lots of hands, not just to run our tournament, but also our breakfast as well.
Absolutely. Dennis Pagel once again joining us here on the Morning Roundup 95.1 The Bull. More information on what we've talked about there. How can we get a hold of you?
You can actually get a hold of me either at the school at 641-394-5858 extension 1218, or my cell 641-330-9090. That is also on the registration form for the for the Lions Wrestling Tournament. And also Dustin Lewis is one of the co-chairs with me. His number is 319-240-6390. And that's also on the form here as well that I'm speaking with.
All right, very good. Well, Dennis, thanks a lot for joining us here on behalf of the New Hampton Lions and New Hampton schools, and we look forward to seeing you again down the line.
Perfect. I appreciate the time you give us here to promote these activities as well, Rob, so thanks very much.
You bet. Dennis Pagel here on the Morning Roundup 95.1 The Bull. Our community conversation brought to you by Floyd County Medical Center, delivering exceptional personalized health care with compassion.